Rule number 37, create a personalized goals list. Set the ground rules before there's a crisis. Conduct weekly meetings. Well, what does that mean? Here's what it means. When I'm thinking about this rule, I'm thinking about why don't we set the ground rules for success and failure before it happens? How many times have we been in a situation where we were uncomfortable bringing up the fact that we had to have a difficult conversation with somebody on our team? We had to tell them that they're failing. We had to tell them that they're missing the mark. And you say to yourself, well, they should know that. Well, they should know that. But oftentimes, we only tell them the great things. We only tell them to go hit their goals. We only tell them to do certain things. We don't go over what does it take to fail? What is unacceptable? And if you did have that conversation, then there is no anxiety. You know and they know the same thing. You had 15 things that you did not want to have happen. These are the things that you will be fired if you do or don't do. And they did them. They already know what's coming. I've had more people resign from Sandler than I ever had to fire. Why? Because they fired themselves. Why? Because it's clarity. I would say to them, you're going to love this job. I promise you. And here are all the things why it's great. But let's spend some time on what does it take to fail at our company and what it will take for you to be fired. Here's a list of things that you need to do. Behavioral goals. Here are the results that I expect from you. Here are the activities that I expect from you. And here's when I expect them. If you're not doing this, it doesn't matter whether you're on track to hit quota. I know if you're not doing your activities, you're not doing your behaviors, you're not hitting your results, you will not work here. It's that simple. And so they can trip 6 months into it. And guess what? They already know it's coming. They come to me and say, I don't think there's a fit. I cannot get this behavioral plan done. Now, do I need to readjust it if I had to? Of course. But the point is, by setting up those expectations, those personal goals, there's no mutual mystification. I want horses to run. I want people to be self-sufficient. I don't want them to look over their shoulders saying, what does it take to get fired around here? What goes on? I don't want it to be arbitrary. I don't want it to be who plays golf with Dave. No, everybody understands what it takes to be successful and what does it take to fail and be fired. That clarity, although sounds frightening, will liberate you and your team.
To learn more about the Sandler Rules for Sales Leaders, the best-selling book and complete full-length video course is available now at Sandler.com. Or you can click subscribe to get notified about future sales tips.